life.
What is up, guys? I'm here with a multi-battle today, and it is going to be pretty quick. Not depends really. Um, so it's a multi-battle. In case you don't know what it is basically where you get 4 people and you have them go into the union room slash IR, and they go and battle each other. Yes, 4 people. Each person brings 3 Pokemon, and you are in teams of 2. And I happen to have one today at school with my buds, and so I'm the guy. I'm R12M in the battle, and they everybody else. My partner in this match was Black. He has a YouTube channel. We'll just call him that for now. I will put the link in the description. Anyways, I brought Hippowdon, Yanmega, and Rhydon because I brought a Sandstorm team, and I didn't really know what to expect, so I just chose 3 random pokes out of the team. Black brought Empoleon. Interesting thing about Superior and Snorlax is that they're level 50, and yeah, pretty much my opponents. Well, one brought legendaries because, well, he didn't have any other level 100s, and only one of those legendaries is level 100, so that's kind of unfair. And the other guy, well, he has, let's just say, serious Pokemon. So, anyways, let's get going with the match. So Chris and Giovanni. Giovanni's the one with the legends. No, Chris. Yeah, Chris is the serious one. Giovanni's the one with the legends. So Giovanni sends out his Deoxys, and Chris sends out his Superior. His Superior is level 99, as you can tell, and our Pokemon are both level 100, so we kind of have an advantage. Not really. Um, I wasn't really didn't really know what to do here, so I just pretty much went uh, right off the bat into Hippowdon instead of any other lead. He goes for the Psycho Boost on my Hippowdon, and I'm bulky, and I'm just like, yeah, I can take this, no biggie. So yeah, it does a little bit over half, just which is good enough. And then there's the Giga Drain. I figured he'd go for Empoleon. No, they both double gang on my Hippowdon, and I thought I could live this as well. I was just gonna slack off any damage done, but he gets a crit, and that mattered not too much, I wouldn't say, but we'll see how it affects us later. And my Hippowdon goes down. So Black, this wasn't a sort of serious battle, not really, because we're just messing around with multi-team. Let's see how would we get. And he goes for Hydro Cannon, and that's gonna do a decent chunk to Superior with the resist, since Superior is kind of frail. And so there I go into my Amber, and Amber, man, Amber did so much work in this match. I mean, he was just a monster. You'll see why. So he goes to the Dark Pulse on my Amber, and I'm like, it's Deoxys, but it's at -2, so it's not gonna do much. It didn't a minimum chunk, and so I go for this Tailwind. I did not prepare for this. It was a strategy I was gonna try out in single battles, and it just happened to be a multi battle. So he went for Giga Drain on Empoleon, and it actually did a decent chunk considering how Empoleon's neutral to the hit, and Empoleon's pretty bulky. So we're all gonna take Sandstorm damage because, well, Sandstorm, and Empoleon's just gonna be all chill like in that sand, like I'm not getting hurt. And so Amber goes for that modest Life Orb Stab Bug Buzz. I don't have Speed Boost. I have Tinted Lens. For any walls, I could just simply go for Air Slash or Bug Buzz to take to go and attack, and Black is going to Hydro Cannon again with his Empoleon, and I'm just like, dude, why not go for another attack? But whatever, it's chill. So he goes to that Chris goes for that Leaf Blade, and I'm just like that. I'm just like sudden switch of attacks, but all right, it's all cool. And so, uh, later, this is around here is where Amber starts doing more work just by taking out the opponent's Pokemon, and so I go for that Bug Buzz, and I'm just like, okay, that should kill the Darkrai. It's level 50. I'm level 100. Unfair advantage. And so, Darkrai goes down in one hit, and I lose some more HP. Do that. Sandstorm plus Life Orb isn't really a good idea if you want to survive long, but the goal of Yanmega is to sweep as soon as possible. And so, Empoleon dies due to the recharge of Hydro Cannon, and um, Superior just happened to get the Giga Drain up, and so now that Superior is actually a monster in this match. It's even though it's level 99, it did hit a lot of Black's Pokemon like a truck, and Black is pretty much screwed here because he only has like level 50s. This even match would have been the Darkrai, but that's not gonna be the case. So Giovanni sends out his Rayquaza, and I'm just like, well, because of airlock, there is no more Sandstorm, and I'm just like, well, shucks. And he's just gonna go for that extreme speed. I think that takes me out. No, it does not. So I go for Bug Buzz, and I do take out the Superior, which is great on my part because I desperately needed to kill one of Chris's Pokemon, and and Black just goes for that trollish Giga Impact, always carrying them charge moves. Why you know have White Herb? Why you know stay charged? So he's gonna go into Emboar, and I took a risky play here since I'm like low speed. I figured I wanted to see if I would outspeed, which I surprisingly do, since I guess he doesn't have any speed EVs, not too sure. And I do get the air slash off, and it was a crit. That probably mattered considering Emboar's bulky, but Amber did his job. Amber just wrecked this whole match, and Amber's just gonna go for that overheat on on Amber. No, Rayquaza is gonna go for that overheat on Amber, and Amber's just going to die. You did well, Amber. You pretty much owned the enemy team, and so now Snorlax is just there chilling like Fata, and just being chillax. Here, here's where the battle starts shifting in their favor, because he sends out Haxorus, and I kind of prepared for this, kind of didn't. I did not expect Dig. I expected Earthquake, but it's actually kind of a good play, kind of not. Why would you have Dig? But so he goes to that overheat again at -4 special attack that does nothing to Snorlax, considering he has probably thick fat. And so I went for that Ice Punch on Haxorus. Excuse me a moment. And he just goes to that random block. It's just a troll. This was nothing too serious. So he goes for that Dig on Rhydon. This actually did a considerable amount since I'm Eviolite, and that Haxorus must just happen to be like strong, and so he goes for that Outrage, and it hits a Rhydon, and Rhydon is just there chilling, and Haxorus takes the Ice Punch shockingly. Well, Snorlax goes for that Rollout. Rollout Snorlax. Yes. Autobots roll out. No, I'm just kidding. He did get a crit. It's actually interesting. This whole battle is just crazy. He went for the Dig again. Around here, we actually had to. The bell was about to ring, so we kind of started rushing the battle, and I just started spamming the Ice Punch really fast, as Outrage actually hit Snorlax this turn and not Horn Drill, if you know what I mean. And I went for the Haxorus again, considering he's level 100 and can do some considerable damage to my Rhydon, even though Dig is like a very underpowered move. So Black goes into his own Superior, which is level 55, and that's gonna get owned instantly. And here I finally decide to attack the Rayquaza, considering I'm like, this guy's just gonna keep digging. So Superior went for that Leaf Blade on Haxorus, and he did get the crit. Here I kind of wish he still went for the Leaf Blade, as you'll see why in a moment. And so I go for the Ice Punch on the Rayquaza now. I'm like, this should kill it. And it does. it does kill it, and I'm just like, yes, yes. Rayquaza's dead. Now that Rayquaza's dead, the Sandstorm is gonna finally start kicking in again, and we each get our total Sandstorm damage. And here I should have went for the Earthquake, but Black told me not to because he did not want his superior to die, because he felt like he could take it out, and he went for Leaf Tornado. Leaf Tornado, seriously. So I just went for the Ice Punch again, spamming that Ice Punch. Uh, so he's gonna take Sandstorm damage, while Haxorus is just gonna avoid it using Dig. And I don't know why. I thought I could live that. It's obviously wrong. It's from Haxorus. Haxorus is overpowered. Here, I really hoped that he went for Leaf Blade. This is where it mattered so much, because if he got a crit and in Sandstorm, that would have killed. And sadly enough, it didn't. If he also had Protect, he could have Sandstorm stall, but we were here by the time it was this. We pretty much had to start heading to class. Um, so yeah, guys, this is pretty much the end of the battle. I do have a few things to rant on about this thing. Is that, first of all, even though it was pretty interesting, like, there could have been better things. Multi battles are pretty fun with 4 people, seeing their reaction. I don't think it's possible to have these on Wi-Fi, but it doesn't worth giving it a shot. So, alright guys, thank you for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next battle.